The brewery Brewdog has fired a rogue employee this week after they uncovered a series of fraudulent transactions disguised in fake purchase orders, emails, and much more. My name is Jack Reeves and we are back with another episode of Tax Tidbits, where Brewdog managed to prevent a shipment of 100,000 cans of beer being sent to a fake address as supported by a falsified purchase order. These were produced by a newly hired member of the sales team that was initially praised for ensuring beer deals with famous music festivals and sending sample fridges to top influencers. This was eventually stopped short when another member of the team met with a couple of the influencers they were sending monthly beer shipments to, only to learn that they hadn't received a single can. It turns out this employee had been busy signing fake purchase orders and providing false addresses for the shipments instead of putting all this effort into their actual role. The CEO and co-founder James Watt took this as an opportunity to remind businesses to be aware of insider fraud and to learn from their mistakes. The state pension is likely to rise by 8.5% in April 2024 after the information on total pay, including bonuses, was published. The state pension yearly increase is determined by the triple lock policy, which states that the pension should rise by the highest of percentage increase in average earnings, inflation, or 2.5%. It is unlikely that inflation will be above 8.5%, so we can deduce that this will be the percentage increase from April. This would be a weekly increase of £13.30, which equates to an increase of £691.60 for the year, based on the basic state pension. This is set to be the second significant increase in the state pension in 2 years, following a 2.1% increase this year. You'll be happy to hear this week that the cost of living is now at its lowest in a year and a half, following reports of inflation dropping from 6.8% to 6.7% in August. This was slightly surprising as fuel prices rose in August, but this drop is being driven by slowing food prices, with the price of milk, cheese and eggs slowing the most. This is another sign that the cost of living crisis may start to ease for many of us and suggests that the government is now more likely to meet its pledge to halve inflation this year. The plastic packaging tax, which was announced in the 2018 budget and introduced in April 2022, has exceeded expected revenues in its first year, according to statistics published by HMRC. This tax is applied to manufacturers and importers of plastic packaging that contain less than 30% recycled plastic. This applied to 39% of the total plastic manufactured and imported into the UK last year, which amounted to £276 million in plastic packaging tax. This tax aims to reduce the volume of single-use plastic making its way to landfill and the ocean by encouraging businesses to use more recycled materials. It is questionable if this tax has been effective, as although it is seemingly brilliant for the public purse, the high revenue does not indicate many businesses have put in place these environmentally friendly changes. Post office workers who had wrongful criminal convictions for theft and false accounting due to the now discredited Horizon IT system have been offered £600,000 each in compensation from the government. Around 700 prosecutions of branch managers have received evidence from the faulty software, which made it look as though money was missing from their shops. So far, only 86 convictions have been overturned. While this may seem like a generous figure, many former postmasters are understandably underwhelmed after experiencing their lives turned upside down, and some even serving time in prison. So that wraps up this episode of Tax Tidbits. I hope you have enjoyed this week's news snippets. Please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel, and join us again next Thursday.